Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and everyone in between, welcome back to The Witcher. You join me, McReaps, and Geralt, which stood at a fast travel point, as if you can see just behind me. So, last episode didn't go that great, honestly. We ended up having to kill the spoon lady. Kinda feel a little bit bad about that. Sucks. Should be able to lift the curse from people like that. We can go to the cemetery, but we're not going to. We are going to go to... Where are you? Corvo Bianco. Because it's been 2 days since our last visit, which means all of our stuff has been upgraded. I'll have to go chat with them. I don't think we've got enough money to continue the upgrades, but I want to see Roach's stable, and I also want to see what other upgrades we can actually go for. So we should have our own little garden, if you remember. That was one of the deals. And we do, check this out. Give me them garden seedlets. Diddly snaps yourself. The garden. Welcome to the Bianco garden. Here you will find plants that you need to create dyes to change the colour of gear in which it sets. Any plants you pick up will grow back after a certain time. Thank you. Well, we will take all of you. Thank you. Great job. What else we got? Wow, there's literally everything. Okay, dokie. What about down here? Hey, little herbalist, you're doing a great job.
Oh, you gave those bum diddlers a good reason to diddle their bums. You freed us of the Hansers.
Oh, they just want to diddle the bums anyway. They're a bunch of bum diddling, hand diddling, diddling bum diddlers. All of the plants that ever were. Done them in a nice way. Some wolfsbane, yes please. The only stuff we don't get is the sea-based stuff, or the water-based plants. But that's fine. That's plenty enough there. So we've done our gardening for today. Roach's stable. Well, you better do it instead of leaning against there. I will sack you. We don't pay for him. Oh, Roach, are you in here? You loving it? How do you like it, buddy? Is it roomy enough for you? I wouldn't really call it stable either. They've literally just cleaned out a storage shelter. That's fine. He seems happy at work, so we'll go back. We'll talk to who we did up here. Whoops. Wow. They're all fighting each other. Stop it. Majordomo, Boris, how are you doing?
Coming along all right.
I am delighted to inform you we have completed our labors. You can now devote yourself to enjoying the vineyard's delights to the fullest. You must forgive me my temerity, sir, but I thought with all the work on Corvo Bianco completed, and with the estate looking more beautiful than ever, it might be appropriate to commemorate the moment.
You want to throw a party? We should definitely commemorate.
Sure, why not?
During the tidying that preceded the renovations, I came across a bottle of Sapramento, the 1250 vintage. I cannot say by what miracle it survived, but it is here, and we've course to open it today.
Well, I mean, you should open it and drink it.
Straight into the crowd, burning bouquet in hand. All thought it a part of the performance, so they only laughed, even when the decor began to catch fire. It was not until the flames engulfed Baron Mahevkin's beard that folk began to realize something was amiss and went to put out the fires.
Sounds like Monsieur Bolius and Madame Nina threw some first-rate balls here.
It was so. In this regard, Baron Rossel was decidedly more reserved.
So tell me, Barnabas Basil, what's the wine situation like here? Am I going to produce any this year?
This year is out, I fear, sir. Last autumn, a fungus destroyed all the vines. Baron Rossel had new ones planted, but it will be some time before they start bearing fruit. Assuming that is the fungus does not reappear.
That'd be bad. This Sacramento got me dreaming. It's amazing.
Isn't it, though? Allow me to top you off, sir. There.
Thanks.
Geralt, the wine connoisseur. See, if you can't take a minute out of your busy schedule just to sit, enjoy some stinky ass wine in your own little vineyard. Wait, that's it? There's no more renovations? Oh, he's fallen asleep. Hey, dickhead, wake up. Oh, we can steal his book. The History of Corvo Bianco. Okay, the origins have been lost to the mists of time. We have only a bare legend about the vineyard being founded by the owner of Pomerol Estate's son, who had been disinherited and exiled with only a Caravaneri sapling to his name. The modern history of Corvo Bianco begins with Master Boleus, who settled at the vineyard in his elder years. As a young man, Boleus had headed a division of sappers which fought in the far north. For his service he was made a noble and awarded a great deal of coin. He took to rebuilding Corvo Bianco with great zeal. He dedicated the most energy to planting a beautiful garden for his wife, thus starting the craze for the use of herbs which swept Toussaint at the time. After his wife, Boleus' second love was the olive tree, which he then planted a great many of them all over Corvo Bianco. When Boleus' wife died, life lost its savour for him and he began to think constantly about death. He sold his estate to Count Crespi, and the very day he signed the last piece of paperwork, he died. Aww, that's sad. That is sad. That's like dying on your day of retirement. So we got a nice house. Everything's done up to the nines. Got more little stuff to steal in here. Amazing job. Got a couple of weapon racks. Weapon racks all over the place. We'll pop you up there just because. Got more armor stands, but we don't really have the armor for it. But we might as well throw you in. There's a little Toussaint Knight, very nice. Oh, this is cool though. Our house is very pretty. We need some Hey, clothes. Give me that shit back, please. Sneaky. It's very nice. Right, let's pop. We'll actually use the bed this time. Enjoy it, Geralt. You've earned it. Your first ever bed. Oh, check this. Rest here to gain the bonuses. Bed level royal. Maximum vitality increased by 1,000 points. Library duration 60 minutes. 5% bonus. Alchemy lab. Bombs and potions gain additional charges. Stables. Roach's stamina is increased by 100%. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Really. Let's rest until daytime anyway. Sleeping in our own bed for the first time ever. Very good. Now up you get. I'm pretty sure we've got some stinky ass glands to go give to Regis. And we'll be back on with the main quest. Oh, Regis! Time to make a stinky concoction. What the bloody hell was that? Something exploded. What's going on, dude? Are you okay? Regis, old boy. He blew something up, didn't he?
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from the hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Wait. Been spying on me?
Pretty helpful creatures. Call on them often?
I try not to overdo it, but they can be so useful, as they were now, when I merely needed to be sure I could arrive in time should things go sour.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood
his
must
blood.
be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. And that stands to be very, very dangerous.
Wait. Dangerous. Have I got to fight you?
Dangerous? Why? I mean, you'll still be you, right?
True, but I should be highly agitated, in a state of fury. You know better than I that fury cannot be controlled. If you've ever seen an enraged vampire, you know very well that all who find themselves nearby will be in grave danger.
How will we handle that? I'd rather not have you lunge at me, claws extended.
That makes two of us. But worry not. I've thought it through very thoroughly. Details to follow soon.
Okay.
Alright, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Teshamudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
This seems a little bit crazy.
Teshamudna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Teshamudna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
I mean, this sounds like a fucking terrible idea, but let's go for it.
See no reason to dawdle. Teshamudna. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
High five.
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sangurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. One drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt, but you must remain calm. I have no choice. As things stand, the die is cast. High time we set off for Teshamudna. My head's Spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're starting to scare me.
Oh dear, get in that cage right now, suck a bag. And then we've got to find a bunch of blood bags to kill. Wow. Hey, that castle just built itself and then demolished itself again.
We have arrived. The sacrificial chamber of torture and torment lies underground.
Are you sure you want this?
Sure you know what you're doing?
I can only hope I do. Please, let's go. The longer we delay, the less control I shall have of my faculties. I'd really prefer not to hurt you.
I'm pretty sure I don't want you to hurt me as well, so let's go.
You lead. Scurvers must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger. Beyond this wall lies
An ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now, to open it.
Do all you vampires have the key? Cause... Hey!
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms. A vampire hideout. Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once. Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our world to this one opened upon this land and no other. This was the first place I saw.
Human husband. Oh my god, they was cultivating this.
Care. This for real?
The author observed humans, their behavior, over the many years he spent breeding them. Morally suspect though it may be, it's a thorough survey of the topic.
Well, it's a pretty crazy topic. They're treating us like cattle. The most important aspect of raising human livestock is to provide the herd with conditions that, on the one hand, guarantee the survival, but on the other hand, do not extend too far beyond the minimum needed for that survival. It should be borne in mind that people are creatures bestowed with great intelligence, or rather cunning and instincts that allow them to gain as much as possible from their environment. In terms of husbandry, this means humans will also always try to obtain more than we give them. It is recommended, therefore, to provide each individual with a place to sleep, a meal twice a day, and permanent access to water. These conditions, which might seem overly luxurious to some, ensure the optimal production of high-quality hemoglobin. More details on diet in later chapters. Also essential is their access to air, without which humans die within minutes. There's no need to be concerned about the ability of human livestock to multiply in the conditions described above. If they are ensured a minimal existence and male and females are mixed, they will copulate irrespective of whether they are in captivity or not. It's worth mentioning here that there is a school of thought that suggests treating human livestock with greater freedom and care, including providing them with better quality fodder and a certain degree of freedom. This allegedly ensures a greater amount of favourable elements in the blood and make it much tastier. However, it is worth mentioning that this method of husbandry is much more difficult and requires emotional bonding techniques, which will be discussed in the following chapters. So you have your free range humans that taste better, and then your caged up humans that everybody will eat anyway. That's quite funny. That is pretty good. Give me all of the dyes, you sucker. Regis, can you move so I can loot whatever's underneath you? Thank you. The champion. Oh, hold on. Oh. I am he who serves the tribe. Exalted above men, I renounce human weakness. Uplifted above men, I become keeper of my flock. Filled with strength, I turn my sword against the enemies of the tribe. I am master and slave. I am executioner of will of the tribe. I accept this sword and this armour so I may serve the tribe. You turncoat bastard. Should we see what he looked like though? I'm going to wear it. I accept the armour. Oh, it's like a black steel type look to it. Boom! You look rather dashing. We'll roll with it.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. Great many beings have breathed their last here.
I can't believe one of the humans sold out. Master of the flock. Slave to the
Cliffs
tribe.
carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
Hold on, don't tell me in a second. We got your boots. And there was a mask as well, right? Where's the mask at? Where's your mask at? Where's your mask at? Where's your oh, it's a quest item. Make it so. Did we not get gloves yet? I don't think we did.
Symbols of, what you would call tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction. My ancestors placed them here to remind us all where we came from.
Okay. Battery cage versus free range humans. Oh my god.
Assembled a peculiar little library.
Indeed, though I personally did not lay a hand to it.
Okay, Regis, I believe you. In recent decades, many of us have come to believe that a much more effective way of obtaining good quality human blood than hunting individuals is their systematic, controlled husbandry. Apart from the obvious advantages, such as being able to control what the flock eats and the ability to crossbreed specific individuals to obtain offspring with the best hemoglobin, another clear advantage to breeding human flock is that domesticated humans held in confinement, as opposed to those in their natural habitat, i.e. villages and towns, become less aggressive and therefore less troublesome. When it comes to farming humans, there are various schools, of which two seem to have gained the widest acceptance in recent times, namely battery cage and free range. The thesis describes in detail the advantages and disadvantages as well as the methods of carrying out each type of breeding. As an introduction, it is worth mentioning the basic differences between both types. The caged human husbandry, described very accurately in detail in the Book of Human Husbandry, is the placing of several male and female individuals in a closed, restricted space with permanent access to air, food and water. This form of breeding differs from free range in that the flock is not permitted to leave the breeding area and is held captive for the entirety of their lives. Free range, on the other hand, involves leaving the flock in its natural habitat or creating a habitat that simulates it closely, i.e. creating villages, more on which can be found in the chapter Human Villages, establishing and growing a herd. Oh my god! And then making the herd psychologically or physically dependent on its owner. The most effective method for making a human individual dependent is guaranteeing its safety and permanent access to high quality food. It's worth adding that a human that trusts its owner does not feel fear and does not defend itself when having its blood drunk, which limits the production of noradrenaline and cortisol, which have negative impacts on the taste of the blood. Furthermore, it may happen that a domesticated free-range human may feel a certain pleasure when its owner drinks its blood, most likely associated with sexual tension, which causes an intensification to the blood's flavour. I love the fact that they've been cultivating this though, that's amazing. Hey.
It's the symbol of the dead, those who went east beyond the Blue Mountains.
Why the three fingers in the snake? Normally not, but there are certain people I would sell for a sausage. Yeah, I'm just like... I'm the type of person that'll help you out. And help you out and help you out. As long as you're helping yourself, you know what I mean? I've had far too many people that kind of expect me to... Hey, what's this symbol mean? Hello? Do you not want to tell me about this one?
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham. My tribe and Deadlouse. We both remained in this part of the world.
Okay, so we've seen that one. Hello? Is there another one just around the corner?
Who for?
Ah, disgraceful. Excruciatingly so, this particular page from our history. I'd rather not summon the demons of the past if it's alright with you.
Well, I'll read about it, don't worry. What's this one?
This cliff.
Amaran. They ventured beyond the sea.
The higher vampires intrigue me actually. They've been here for hundreds and hundreds of years. Well, they've been here since the conjuncture of the spheres, right? Because that's what brought them here. But they lived for so long. Wow, that's... Is this who's allowed to eat them in the cells then? So that's for the guys that went across the sea. Wow, this is crazy. I did see like a little book or something somewhere. There we go. Transcript of a conversation with a lower being. Hey? Calling his lower beings now? Conversation between Master Ishiel, Hildegrand, Garrard, and a human being. Who are you? My name's Alex Biscont. Why is all your skin trembling? Because I'm scared, sir. You're scared? I don't understand. Wait, you don't know what fear is, sir? Nope. I have mastered your language, yet some concepts are beyond me. What is fear? Well, it's a feeling that destroys every other feeling. It controls your head and your heart. What do you mean? I thought it was a kind of pain. I have carried out tests in my lab on people, and I've discovered that a mother subject to appropriate stimuli is able to forget about her child and think only about how to avoid pain. So fear would be similar to pain? No. Pain rules the body, but fear is born in the heart. Oh yes. What you say is very interesting. I think I will have to examine your heart and they'll... Whoa! Hold on a second there, Sunshine. What do you mean, examine? Well, I mean examine. Take it out, subject it to proper examination. But sir, that would actually kill me. Yes, your mortality is a great inconvenience. But it was not me who created your species, and I'm not responsible for its excessive frailty. Wow. They don't care, do they? No fucks are given by them. We are literally just lab rats. I suppose that's how we would be with mice, though. If the rat's like, I don't want to push the button anymore. I don't want that ear on my back. I don't want you to give me cancer and then try cure it and find out that you can't. We just be like, oh well, really sorry, but we have to try advance our species slightly. Got diseases to fix, you know. The conversation was carried out in human language, and such it was written down. The transcription does not need translating. That's creepy, so they were here for tests. You're just lab rats, all of you. But they had some money, that's cool. Why are these ones? Like, we've...
What's this symbol mean?
You told us about
Symbol
this.
of the dead. Those who went east, beyond the Blue Mountains.
There's still one more. Oh no. It's just not triggering properly. Okay, we'll get ready. Going to take a little breather for a second. We're going to jump in there, cage him and fight. No doubt this is going to get kind of messy. Okie dokie. Regis, get in your cage, son. We don't know what we're going to fight though, do we?
charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste.
Oh,
Thus,
wow.
they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock. Live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time, deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it. Ideally at the tunnel entrances. The scent will spread most effectively then.
Okay, well,
Place the bait at the tunnel entrances. Monsters will catch it.
which monsters? Is it going to be like little
Tunnels
fledge?
got here. Send shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
Okay. Necrophages will do it. Regis, what are you doing? Smoky man, get in your cage right now. Oh, he's turning the lights on for us. He's a good chap. You got another one above me? Get in your cage, dude. We'll put the stinky bait down. Before we put the last one down, we're going to prepare ourselves for necrophage fight. Hey. That shit out of here right now. Oh, you can hear them already.
One left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. Meat stench is so thick, I'd wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
Are you in your cage yet? You're not in your cage, are you? Get in there. I don't trust it. I don't trust it for a second, buddy. Right, let's necrophage yourself up. We saved. We're ready. Regis, I'm ready. Let's go.
Bait set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do.
Put your hands through.
We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent, also my head. I started spinning.
That the blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what?
What the hell? No! Oh my good god! Oh!
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't.
The safe word is let's not get stuck.
What would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Please, God. You won't be able to.
I smelled the blood.
Oh, he smells the blood alright. Oh! Where the fork did you come from? Why is there a Fleda here? Hello? I mean, I know it's a vampire lair and everything, but why? Why are you here, dude? Were you supposed to be here? Get wrecked, Sunshine. Oh, he's getting mad. Rot fiends.
Good. Because I can hear more coming.
Oh, they're here, alright. No, no! Whoa! Jeez, Louise. Oh my good god, this is a battle of all battles. Whoa, he's got a beard! Oh, it's a Katakan, that's what it is. Oh, no! Oh, no, 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 no! Oh my god. Whew! Pushing all the wrong buttons on the keyboard there. Right, so we're gonna get you going again. We're gonna get some black blood up in here. You fuckers want to suck on my neck? Well, you can actually, but get the vamp oil going. We're only allowed one.
Hold on, I'll let you out.
No, don't let him out, Geralt, are you nuts? Will you stop that? Uh-oh. Don't. Geralt, what are you doing? He said don't let him out, ever. Are we cool, dude? Cut his nails.
Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother me.
Wow, that was cruel.
Get you out of here.
The concoction.
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you.
What a lovely chap Regis is. Putting himself through all that. Recovering addict. Jumps straight off the bandwagon. Into the biggest vat of blood. For what? To go into someone's memories? The
Any
shislong.
better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
Cool. Do you want to wear this mask? It looks pretty cool.
Never expected it to be like that. You didn't tell me.
We need not discuss it.
But we do. Because if I'd known you were going to subject yourself to torture,
What would you have done?
found Deadloff some other way.
I did not wish you to use any other way. Did that occur to you?
No, because I thought no being would ever willingly subject itself to that kind of pain. You vampires aren't any different from us in that regard.
I told you, the pain is my way of paying my debt. The enormous debt I owe Dettlaff. If I had to do it again, I would in a heartbeat.
Okay, buddy. Well, you're a brave man. How about we just finish your brew?
Resonance, it's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
Geralt, why would you drink that? Come on. Hey!
Excuse me.
Are you kidding?
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting. The Count...
Sir, you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Yeah, fucker.
fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
You need to put your claw away, dude. Okay, so human annoyed him, now human is nice to him. Where did you go bad?
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Detlef? And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh? But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates. Forgive me. What?
Detlef, what are you doing? Why? Oh my god. He's gone full fucking loony on his... But he didn't want to? What was that? Holy shit. A little bit crazy. You leave that kid alone, Detlef. You got a nice new hand. Yeah, now you're remembering what you done. Why did you do that? Why did you go all crazy on him like that?
Awake at last. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Detlef had made friends with him, still killed him, and chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury, remorse, cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Detlef I know. See anything else?
Yeah, when they first met, it was like...
A moment. Delacroix did something selfless. Was kind to Detlef. Guess it could have been the start of their friendship.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it. Normal, everyday situation, really. Visions were supposed to issue from strong emotions.
Clearly the situation provoked such emotions in Detlef. Keep in mind, he did later murder Delacroix.
Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Vampires are no different in that regard. Did you see anything else?
Yep. The little boot black guy.
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A bootblack stand. Detlef first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the Port District. And the bootblack acted as if he knew Detlef.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. Though I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him. Coming with.
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
That's fair. Rest up. Be back as soon as I learn anything.
Oh, the story's getting good. I think we're done with secondary quest now. Le Cage à Fou. Hey, wait. Where children toil. Hold on a second. These secondary quests? No, they're not. Where children toil, toys waste away. Great stuff. We got the spontaneous profits we got in the last episode. We'll do that at the start of the next episode. We're going to end this one here, I think. Did we get like a character update going on? Who could it have been? Dandelion. Was it Detlef that we got? The fight immediately issued. Nope. Milton's murder was very swift. Nope. I don't know what character entry we missed. Anyway, that's where we're going to end this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let me know down in the comments. As always, vote with your thumbs. Thumbs up if you enjoyed, thumbs down if you didn't. Either way, still going to do another episode tomorrow, so your hair is going to hit. Hey, let's jump on through here. Spontaneous. Ask the owner of the pheasantry about the mysterious spawn. So that's where we're going to head. And see if that turns into anything else. If it doesn't, then we're going to go to the port district anyway, which looks like it's around this area. And we'll look for the old black boot stand. So until then, as always, take great care of yourself, be good, be safe, and I will see you in the next one.